Welcome back. You're an idiot. We got another one. So, I'm not gonna belabor this. Charlie, who's the idiot this week, man?
It's the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, and there is a endless amount of reasons why it could be the Dallas Cowboys. I would like for it to be Jerry Jones for, whatever reason, but we're probably gonna give it more to Dak Prescott. And
Is it a sizable reason?
it's probably a pretty sizable reason, but we'll give it to Dak Prescott, a pretty sizable contract that Frank thinks is worth every penny, right?
I couldn't hear. Of course I do.
So here's the thing. I love this because I'm a Commanders fan. I love to be able to do this. You said we're giving the Dak. I don't know if I'm giving the Dak. I'm giving it to the Cowboys for paying Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. And granted, I get on these gentlemen for being pocket watchers, right? But I'm not necessarily saying Dak shouldn't have got paid, but like, I don't think he throws the ball well. Period. End of story. I always say I think he's a great quarterback outside of actually throwing the ball. And I know some people don't see and understand what I'm talking about, but he's not a natural passer of the football. This is why it was a 4th-round pick. That's a story for another day. That being said, though, to make that the highest paid player in the league, and he can show you same old Dak. I saw this tweet from Skip Bayless that said Dak Prescott's the best quarterback in the league in the 4th quarter when the game's out of reach, or something along the lines of that. So I think this is very interesting. The reality, I mean, we were all speculating. Charlie was saying he might go to the Dolphins because they were saying they might not pay him, and they didn't know if they was going to pay CD Lamb. Fast forward, now they both paid and argued on the sideline.
I love that. That's the part that I love.
So why this is great is because I remember looking at Dallas in the offseason, like, I'm curious as to what they're doing. But the idiot extends so much further than paying him. It extends to the timing of the contract, what they did in other areas, how lacking their backfield is.
All in.
And when you have all of that going on, and what you decided to do was pay Dak Prescott and make him the highest paid player in the league, just when I wanted to give them credit for being smart and letting this drag out, because this isn't someone that you can pay close to $60 million a year. Because what have I always said to you guys? Quarterbacks need to be needle movers, and he is not, by any stretch of the imagination, a needle mover. Like, it just blows my mind how someone has been completely mediocre. Mediocre quarterback. And anytime where they needed him, what's the funny thing about when you look at their start this year is that they played some of the better teams, some of the situations that happen when you expect Dak to earn his money, like in the playoffs. When they play those types of teams, these are the same types of performances you get. This is not different. This is actually like a mirror image to last year in the playoffs, the year before, the year when they didn't, and then it was even worse stuff then. So to make him and guarantee that much money to Dak Prescott after knowing what after having to battle this whole time and having your doubts as to doing that for a reason, and then to just go, yeah, you know what? Why not? We don't have a running game. We don't have a lot of other things. Our offensive line is getting weaker. This is the perfect time to invest all the money we have into Dak Prescott, of all people.
See, my idiot doesn't just go to the Cowboys. It goes to anyone that expected the money to change the Prescott. Like, these are the same. This is the same Dak Prescott. It's the same CD Lamb. It's funny because, like, CD Lamb heard Shane McMahon's theme song come on, "Here Comes the Money," and he forgot all about how much he hates Dak Prescott. And then when they had to get back on the field, he's like, God damn it, I got Dak Prescott. Mm-hmm. These guys, they're 3 games into their brand new, freshly minted contracts, and CD Lamb is over it. He is at his neck with Dak Prescott being terrible. But I mean, they signed up for it. What'd they say? We're going to be here a long time. We're going to win championships. That's what they said.
What did Dak say? Did you see what Dak said in the tunnel? He was like, hop off if you want.
Hop off if you want.
Jump off if you want. we were never on. I'm sorry. I hate to break this news to you. We were never on this bandwagon.
So the Cowboys doesn't have a bandwagon. They just there's just Cowboy fans and all the other normal people.
So when you break it down, they have a depleting, however you want to word it, offensive line.
For sure.
They have one receiver.
For sure.
I don't know what Tolbert is, and then Cooks is cooked. And then shout out to my cousin Shu. Yeah, he's been saying for years the Cowboys can't stop the run. And Derrick Henry kind of proved that.
I mean, but Derrick Henry shouldn't be the one proving it. Derrick Henry, nobody can stop him. They just
did you forget that what Alvin Kamara did last week?
Exactly.
Also good players, but the inside of their front is just mush. It's nothing. They've never had a good interior rush since like I don't know, like Chris Canty or something. It's been a long time since they had any type of interior presence whatsoever.
But that got paid. And you know, here at Soggy Nachos, where we champion pass catchers and quarterbacks, you know, you would think that this would be a good thing for us, a quarterback and a run receiver. The problem is the quarterback's not good, in my opinion. I mean, he's not terrible, but that's a story for another day. They're idiots.
Look at the touchdown that CeeDee Lamb scored. It was him taking a play and then making it into something. And if you go back, and I had to because I've been sorely disappointed in my first round draft pick in fantasy. And you go back and you look at a lot of this stuff from last season, you see that it's a lot of okay in certain situations, but we all know what it is. You know, no $260 million quarterback has an arm that filthy. You know, you got to be able to stretch the field and make use of your receiver.
You got to do some more hip dances or
some
whatever.
More hip thrusts. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm done, man. Anyways, man, this has been Soggy Nachos Podcast. That's what you're an idiot. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell somebody about us.
So put all your hate in the comments because we know y'all love Dak. So y'all love this one.
There you go. Say what?